Oh, can you hear me now? That's embarrassing. Can you hear me now? Let me hear. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay. That's embarrassing. Okay. Sorry. Okay. No, okay, this is what I was saying. First off, I said, welcome to Monday Live. Good morning, girls. Hold on, I have a booger. Ew. Oh, it's up there. I've been getting so many boogers since I've had COVID, like more than usual. Like I always say, before you go anywhere, check for boogers, girl. Because if you have a booger, it will humble you like really fast. Ugh. Okay, I got it. Anyways, okay, first thing I said is happy Monday. I said, if this is your sign to be an absolute academic weapon this week, girlies, you got this. Give it your all. Study, do what you have to do, color code stuff, make it cutesy, make it fun. I know that always helps me studies when I keep it cutesy, keep it fun, use all my little highlighters and my colored pens. I was kicked out of school this semester, but if you are still in school this semester, girl, keep it 100, keep it pushing. I got kicked out because I had a bad case of COVID that has gone on over a month, but I've talked about that enough in my other lives. We're not going to talk about that. If you want to hear more about that, go watch my other lives. Second thing I want to talk about. So you know that I'm always going to keep it 100 with you girls. I'm always going to keep it real. I'm always going to let you know things that I feel like you need to know that maybe other people aren't talking about. Okay, so there's something going on with the internet today. They're doing something with the internet. The thing is like, we're becoming more and more and more and more online as a society, like even internationally. Like we are just becoming very online. And there's good parts to it, right? And the thing is that I don't really feel like it's worth being negative about, because here's the thing about the internet, it ain't really going anywhere. It's only getting bigger. So can't beat them, join them. So that's how I feel. So anyways, keeping you informed, right? They're doing something to the internet today. So I got up today, opened the Ghost app to do my daily posting. You know, I normally start posting right when I get up. I start showing you girls like what I eat for breakfast, what my cat's doing, how I slept, what my hair looks like, all that good stuff. And it wouldn't let me post. It would not let me post. It's like, cannot post. And like I kept trying to post and it wouldn't let me post. And then all my follower counts were like jumping up and down like by the thousands. Not thousands, hundreds. Jumping up and down, right? Weird. And then I would close it, open it, would do the same thing. Then I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, did the same thing. Would not let me like look at anything, would not let me post. And then I looked at my phone, and it seems like Apple has released, because I have an iPhone, has released not one but 2 updates on the phone. So then I updated my phone, reinstalled the Ghost app, tried to post again, and it would not. No, I reinstalled the Ghost app. I tried to log in. It wouldn't even let me log in, girl. What are they doing? What are they up to? It's weird. What else? Oh, and then I had to update my iPad too. So I updated my iPad. So my devices, I don't know if anybody has this problem, but like, I don't know if it's just because I have too many pictures and I'm a content creator and all that, but like, anytime I update my phone, update my devices, I have to delete all my apps. Otherwise, there's not enough space, there's not enough storage to get an update. So I have to uninstall all my apps and then do the update and then reinstall all the apps. Anyway, so I did all that, and then I couldn't get back into the clock app on my iPad. And then it said like, oh, send a text message to your phone to log in. Sent the text message, never got the text message. So the clock app, the Ghost app, Apple, and the other thing is Lexi. So I have a Alexa, but I don't want to say her name out loud because she's going to start going off. But I have a Lexi, right? And I was like listening to music this morning and she was fine. And then all of a sudden, I started asking her to play more music and she just wouldn't play the music. And I asked her if she connected to the internet. She's connected to the internet, but like she's not like working. She's like, oh, try again later. Okay, so Lexi, the Ghost app, the clock app, and Apple. What are they all doing? They're doing something to our internet. What are you up to? Okay, so I don't do okay, I see your messages. I don't do shout outs unless you send me a super chat, so please send me a super chat if you would like a shout out. Okay, let's get into this makeup, girl. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Ghost app. I feel like I shouldn't put it in the chat today because I don't want people to try to follow me up there and be like, you don't even have an account on the Ghost app, because I don't know if my account is even still up or if it's like pulled. I went onto their website and it said that like a lot of people are having problems with the app right now, so I think that they're working on it because they've recently done a lot of updates. There's the last time I posted to Get Ready With Me on a Sunday. That Sunday I was talking about the apps like updating, and they were updating simultaneously, like the Ghost app and the Clock app, and I was like, they doing something, y'all. They doing something, y'all, and they ain't telling us. So you can go back to that live if you want to see me talk about the first time they did a weird update. Anyways, where was I going with that? So I'm not going to put that in the chat today because I'm not even sure if my account is still up or if it's like pulled for the moment, for the time being. I hope I get it back. But I will put my Clock app details, so make sure you follow me on the Clock app. Just because, like, so the internet is getting so big and so fast. I am not really afraid of YouTube because, like, YouTube has been doing this for years. Like, they have the engineering, they have the servers, they have literally years and years and years and years of practice. The other guys are always going to be the new kids on the block. YouTube's the big daddy. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger, but that's the truth. But it cannot hurt to have more than one platform, because you never, like, these apps, they be playing all of us, you know what I mean? They update it, they do the algorithm, they do this, they do that, like, blah, 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 blah. So it's really important to have multiple platforms, and I have multiple platforms, so make sure you girlies follow me everywhere, because if one thing were to happen to one platform, you wouldn't even be able to hear from me, you know what I mean? So, like, make sure you follow me on all of my platforms. I know that some of you girlies know, but maybe some of you don't know. My mom is extremely active in, like, all of my social media, and I have a security team. So, like, I don't know, if any of you, like, feel weird about following me, or you have family members who feel weird about you following me, you're more than welcome to follow my mom instead, if that makes you feel more comfortable, or they can follow her, so that way you can kind of keep up with me indirectly, and we can keep contact indirectly. Because I know, like, some people are like, oh, I can't get Snapchat, or I can't get the Clock app. But, you know, maybe you have older family members that do, and, like, again, if you don't feel comfortable following me, follow my mom, and you can kind of keep up with me indirectly that way, because I don't want to ever lose contact with you girls. So, anyways, let's get into this makeup, girl. The internet is wild. So wild, y'all. Also, I told somebody who I think liked me. That I was like, I didn't tell him that I had a YouTube channel, because I felt like that would be too much, because, like, I literally live stream every day, and he'd be like, whoa, that's too much, Ashley. That's way too much, Ashley. That's more than I bargained for. But I let him know, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm on the Ghost app because, like, you should see how much money they're paying people to post on the Ghost app. That's why I'm always on the Ghost app, girl. That's why a lot of creators are on the Ghost app. And, but also it's fun. Like, it's fun. Like, it's a cool way to see, like, behind the scenes of my life. And, like, I like what they've done, like, update-wise to the Ghost app. But anyways, I told him, I said, like, yeah, like, I'm on there, da-da-da-da. I'm not friends with guys on there. This is the same guy who was like, I want to be your friend. And I was like, I'm not friends with guys on the Ghost app. That's the only way that I can be there that will protect my mental health. That will just, it makes it fun for me to be on there with just the girls. You know what I mean? Like, that's an app for the girls. Like, maybe it's for the boys too, but, like, it's not for girls and boys together. You're thinking about it the wrong way if you're trying to use the Ghost app across the genders. It doesn't work. Anyways, the same. Yeah, so I told him that, and he was like, I don't like how easy it is to... Stop! No scratching! My cat's trying to rip up my dresser. He was like, I don't like how easy it is to make money on social media. And I was like, start posting, boy! Show them your coffee. Show them your pets. Show them your soap. But, I don't know. I think maybe I cringed him out. So, oh well. this is who I am and this is what I do though. So like if people can't accept that, like it's better that they know sooner rather than later, because eventually they're gonna find out. Like eventually they're gonna open their phone and see me in some kind of algorithm and be like, Ashley, is that you? So I don't know. I believe that like God has put a calling on my life to do this, and I genuinely love connecting with you girls. So, oh well, people can't feel, I don't know, they can't get their mind right about that. Then oh well. Anyways, so I just put on my NYX Ultimate Primer on my eyes. Now I'm gonna do my CoverGirl Clean. This stuff is so, look, it's like literally leaking. It's like leaking dust out of it because it needs to be fixed. But the thing is like if I fix it, I would have to mix it with isopropyl alcohol and then like let it sit. And I literally go live like every day, and sometimes like I'll go like live twice in a 24-hour period. I'm like, I don't have time to let this sit, you know what I mean? Like I use it too much in my makeup to like have it sit, and I would go to the store and just get another one so I can have time for this one to sit. But the thing is that like I still have freaking COVID and I don't have the energy to successfully go to the store by myself. So I always have to ask for assistance, and people are not always available to give me assistance. So that's why we're rocking with this little broken thingy. I want you girls to be like right in front of me, like that. There. There. Hello. Hello. Michelle says you've had an eventful start to the day. I know. I know. Yeah, they're doing something to these apps though for sure. And like, you know that I'm always gonna keep it real with you girls. Okay, I'm really excited to do this makeup today because this is a remix of my favorite makeup look that I've ever done. My favorite makeup look is my green bean makeup look. I don't know if I ever released my tutorial to, like my full length tutorial on my channel. If I haven't, I'm gonna release it. It's from last year though, and it was inspired by a green bean casserole, but it also works as an Elphaba makeup look, but this is a remixed pumpkin spice version of that. It's literally like a cut crease that goes like this and this, but it's disconnected in the center. And it's just, I don't know, really fun and really creative. And I saw it on Pinterest and I recreated it, and it's literally my favorite makeup look that I've ever done. So I'm so excited. Michelle, the freaking creeps. The creeps on my live yesterday, it was so bad. Michelle, it was so bad. It got so bad that I just stopped looking at the chat. I scrolled the chat all the way up and I was like, I ain't looking at this no more. I was like, if you girls have a question for me, you need to contact me on the Ghost app because I'm not getting in the chat. By the way, in case that happens today, by the way, if that ever happens and you girls like don't have the Ghost app and you don't have the Clock app, go on my long form videos and like drop me a comment. Like just drop me like a regular comment and be like, hey Ashley, like this is blah 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 from your live stream, but I had a question about your mascara. I don't think you saw it. Here's my question. And I will answer you, girl. But like when the messages get really creepy and really bad like that, girl, I'm just not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. And I can't look at the chat when it gets like that. Cause yesterday it was downright gross. It was vulgar and like I don't care. They can talk crap all they want. Like I don't care. Like if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know that I'm plugged into Jesus and I don't give a rip about humans. I don't. Like I do. I care about humans. That sounded bad. I do care about human beings, but like stop. He's trying to rip up my dresses, y'all. I don't give a rip what people say. I do not live for other people's opinion of me. That's not like, if you do, that's an idol and you need to talk to God about that. That's not good. But I only live to please the heart of God, and like human beings are fickle, they're unreliable, like so I don't care what people say. I really, at my core, I don't care. And if you watch my videos, especially my sorority video, and you see like my natural way of being and my natural way of dressing, you'll realize real quick, that girl don't give a rip. She don't care. Like I don't care on like a cellular level. Like the depths of me not caring, I don't think registers in people's mind until they see the way that I'm willing to dress in public. They're like, wow. I really don't. But yeah. So they can come on here and they can say whatever the heck they want because I don't care. So I just stopped looking yesterday. I just literally stopped looking. But yeah, I would hate for like someone to be like, Ashley, like I need help with mascara. I'm like, you're not answering me. And then, you know, their question gets lost in the sauce of all the creeps. But yeah, it was bad yesterday. It was so bad. Oops. I did not mean to send that. Okay. I'm putting my clock app in the comments, in the chat, so make sure you follow me on the clock app, girls. A couple of my videos on there went over 1,000 last night, which was kind of crazy. I've been experimenting like with my posting times on there, so it's been interesting. Like word on the street is like the best posting time is between 10 p.m. and midnight. And so that's what I've been doing that, but it seems like the closer I post to midnight, the better it does on there. Like, people are on there, like, late at night. But here's the thing with, like, the clock app and YouTube is, like, they're opposite. So, like, whatever does well on the clock app does not do well on the YouTube. And then the YouTube, LOL. And then whatever does well on YouTube does not work on the clock app. Like, they're complete opposites. Weird, right? So weird. Okay. I'm so excited to get into this make. Wait. Before I start. What voice was that? Let me, next to me. Ooh. Let me do my lips, girl. Next to me. Ooh. You'll find it next to me. I think I want to try this pale pink. I haven't worn this in a hot minute. If I don't like it, I can always take it off. This is my favorite lip liner, the Maybelline Totally Toffee. I was going to go right into eyeshadow, but I was like, I really should do my lips because you know how I feel about like people scrolling through, and like it just looks better if I have like a partial face on rather than just like complete like ghost face. So yeah. You know what I just thought of? I've been listening to Megan Maroney all morning, and you know what she does really well? Megan Maroney has a way that she texts people. Like, she has, like, a text thing that, like, you can sign up for on her website, and, like, she'll text you. Like, you can't text back, but, like, it will text you and be like, hey, like, I'm releasing new t-shirts, or, like, hey, like, my new album is out tonight, blah, 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 and, like, it's really easy. My cat's going crazy. Do y'all hear him? It's really easy because it doesn't matter if you have the clock app, if you have YouTube, if you have the grid app. It doesn't matter what kind of apps you're on. Like, everybody has text messaging, you know what I mean? So it's like makes it easier to like communicate with people. So I don't know, maybe I should set that up for myself. It's kind of weird because like I'm not a musician, but I think Luke Combs has it too. But like it would be a cool way for me to be able to communicate with y'all, because like with what happened this morning, I'm like, that's freaky. Like, I don't want to ever like lose contact with my girls, you know? So maybe I don't even know how to set that up, but I'll figure it out. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and set that in place with powder. I find that when I set this in place with powder, it lasts a lot better. The British accent. Am I getting better at my British accent? Uh-oh, am I losing my voice? I really want to come over to the UK. Like, I've never been. And, like, my mom actually lived in the UK for a while. I don't know if I ever told you girls, but she did. Hot seat! My word. He's gonna get himself kicked out. That's what he's gonna get. What was I gonna say? I wonder if I can blend in the UK, though. I wonder if it's gonna be like, that girl is from the States. That girl is an obnoxious American. That's what my mom told me, that, like, people say in the UK that, like, Americans are obnoxious. Maybe it's different these days from when she was over there, but, I hope I don't stick out like an obnoxious American. Also, like, you know that I've served and bartended in the United States. This is the standard. This is how you're taught. So when you serve someone a drink, like a soft drink, like a Sprite or Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or whatever, you serve it with a full glass of ice unless otherwise specified. Like, you fill the glass all the way with ice and then you put your soft drink in. Even if it's just water, it's always full glass of ice plus beverage, unless otherwise specified by the guest. And my mom told me that when she was over in the UK, that, like, she would, like, you have to ask for ice when you order stuff. And, like, ice is not normal over there. Like, and if you ask for more ice, they look at you like, are you serious? Like, this diva. And then they bring you, like, 1 cube of ice. Is it still like that? Michelle says you should visit the UK. You would blend in really well. Okay, sounds good. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous the Gloss in the shade Sky Pink. But also, like, I see a lot of, like, makeup girlies from the UK on the Clock app, and they, like, do it up and do it big, like, every single time. Like, I feel like the natural makeup is bigger, like, in the US right now, but, like, the crazy makeup is, like, reigning supreme in the UK. Like, they're, like, yeah. They do it up and do it big every single time. Or, like, I love, like, seeing the Irish Traveler girls and, like, Irish Traveler weddings. They're so spectacular. I'm obsessed. Like, with, like, Traveler culture. Like, where does that even come from? Maybe one of you girlies in the UK can explain that to me. Like, what is a chav? What is the chav? Like, M to the B, boom, Where does that come from? What is a chav? I have a friend in the UK, and I asked her, and, like, she, like, started laughing, and, like, she couldn't completely explain it, and I was like, what is that? Is that, like, you know, in, like, the tri-state area, like New York and New Jersey and stuff in the US, they say, what is the word? Guido or guidette. It means, like, Italian American, like, spray tan, fit, attractive, like, Italian American man or woman, like Guido for man and, like, guidette for female. Is it like that? No, it can't be, because, like, chav is, like, somebody who's, like, extra in, like, a bad way. I don't know. Explain it to me. Hey, Emily. Yes, girl. Explain to me what a chav is. One of you girlies in the UK, explain what a chav is. C-H-A-V, chav. M to the B, bong. You better watch it, Sophie. You know what movie I love is Wild Child. Oh my gosh, would that be me? If I came over to the UK, would that be me? I'd be like Emma Roberts in Wild Child. I'm doing better, Emily. I'm finally, like, getting better. I just have to, like, watch and like, be careful that I don't try to do too much, because then I start feeling, like, sick again. Like, my breathing has gotten under control, thank God, but, like, I start feeling, like, achy. Like, my arms will ache. Like, last week I felt like my arms and legs were like made up of metal bolts. They hurt so bad. But anyways, let's get into this makeup. Emily says a chav is basically a year 7 that thinks they're hard and wears the heaviest makeup in the world. Like a 7th grader or like a 7-year-old. And then they always have the eyebrow thing too. Okay. Let's get into this makeup, girl. I'm gonna use this brush because I feel like, okay, pumpkin spice remix of this like soft semi-cut crease. Okay. I can't see in this mirror because there's dust all over it. I really need to clean my makeup. Like I need to clean out my makeup and like clean out my drawer and like wash everything. Like, gross. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this like orange color, the same color that I did a couple days ago, like this one. It's Creme de la Peach by Too Faced. Okay, I'm gonna open my eye all the way to make sure I get the right placement, and put it like then I'm gonna add some more. And it's gonna look really, really like, what is she doing, until I start to build up the color. But you just kind of like sketch out the shape when you first do this. And then this, I'm gonna go from my bottom lash line and create like a wing. Putsy! My cat is like actually crashing out. I don't know what he has, but he's like pushing something around. And like I can hear his claws like on the floor. And it's okay if like this part is like less than perfect, because like we're gonna go in with concealer and like cut it. Sixth grade. Michelle says 6th grade about the chav. Like first year of high school. Oh, okay. Year 7 is 6th grade in the US. Yeah, and here middle school or junior high school starts in 6th grade, and then you go to 8th grade. So you go to middle school for 3 years, which is kind of weird to think about it. Like there's like these whole schools that house people for just 3 years, and then high school is year 9s, not 9s. 9, like grade 9 from grade 12. So like 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade is high school. Michelle says when I was in year 7, it was wild with the makeup before the ban. Oh yeah, that's right, they banned the makeup. That's so crazy. It's just like that school in Wild Child. Have you seen Wild Child, Michelle? It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. It's got Emma Roberts in it. My school was crazy when I was younger for it. Like you'd see girls with the most unreal self-tanner and the most orange makeup that doesn't match their neck. Oh boy. And Michelle says, for real, Emily. See, I always thought that was just in the US. Like I always thought that like we were like the reigning queens of like crazy makeup and like being tacky. But I don't know. I think the UK, from what I see online, like the UK might have us beat. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. Okay, the same thing the other eye. I think the reason I thought that is because my mom always told me stories about when she lived in the UK and how like they are and they operate, and like how like she told me that in the UK, at least when she was over there, like she's like, you can't wear white tennis shoes. Like you can, but they're gonna look at you like, oh, like this person's from the United States. Like they're annoying. Like Americans, they talk too loud and they laugh too loud. But I don't know, maybe things have changed since my mom was over there. Another thing my mom did when she was over there is she like only dated American boys, like only boys from her like school program. And I was like, girl, if I was in the UK, I would be sampling from the international buffet, okay? Like, I can date American boys when I'm in the US. Like, if I'm gonna be over there, I'm gonna have the international experience, okay? And you know that I'm a Christian, so don't think nothing weird about that. I'm talking like, I don't know, we would go on dates. We would go to dinner, okay? Don't think it's about anything dirty, because it's not, babe. I represent Jesus Christ. And that would not change if I was on international waters, okay? Okay, let's not get it twisted. I made a post to the Clock app about, to the song Piece of Me by Britney Spears, and I captioned it. I said, some of y'all think that you want a piece of me, but all you're gonna get is a piece of Jesus. A piece of Jesus and a slice of humble pie. You think you want a piece of me, but that's all you're gonna end up getting. It's a piece of Jesus. Okay, I'm still making this shape. Like, that's how you make the best wing, is you go like, you create a line from your bottom lash line, but then I'm also gonna like connect this like to the eye, like so it looks like an actual wing. Oh, I feel a drip coming out of my nose. Yeah, I also sneezed today, so I'm like, oh geez, I hope that COVID's not starting over. Because it will do that. Like, it pretends like it's going away, and then it, like, turns into something else. I'm just thankful that I can do this, and, like, I can, like, hang out with you girls, and I can also not give you COVID this way, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, there's this place, I just learned about this. Those of you who are in the in the UK are gonna be like, what? So I just learned about Harrods, like, maybe early this year. My mom and I were watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Chloe launched her new fragrance. By the way, I really want to smell it. I love Chloe. Chloe, if you're watching, please send me your fragrance. They launched it in Harrods before they launched it in the US. And I was like, what's Harrods? And my mom was like, it's like Macy's, but like a million times better, and it's in the UK. And one of my mom's friends sent her tea from Harrods, and the tea was like the best thing I'd ever freaking tasted. And it was like, the tea bag like came like this, like in circles. Like, I'm used to tea bags that are like square and have like a string, but these were like circular, and it was like the best tea ever. And I drank it all, and then my mom was like, where is all my tea? And I was like, I've been having like 2 cups a day. Sorry. But my mom like genuinely loved living in the UK. She also loved like how every day they had tea time. And we would have tea time every day after I would get off of like elementary school at like 3 o'clock. And my mom would give me constant comment tea. And that's still one of my favorite types of tea. So I also feel like that would work, because I know, I feel like the English are big, at least in England, people are big on tea. Maybe it's everywhere in the UK, you girls will have to tell me. But I very much enjoy me a good cup of tea. But I need a straw. I'll probably get some looks for that, but that's okay. Because I gotta protect my teeth, girl. I need these babies whites. So, fun fact, I used to really want veneers. I used to feel like my teeth were too small for my face. But now that, like, everybody's getting veneers, I'm like, and I see so many people with their teeth that are too big for their face, I was like, nah, I'll just keep my teeth. I like pointy teeth. Like, I like these. This one's chipped, though. See that? I don't know when I chipped it. I asked my dentist, I was like, can you look at my x-rays and tell me when I chipped my tooth? Because I literally don't know. And he was like, I think you just, like, wore your teeth down over time. But, I kind of want these lengthened. I think it would be cool to see if I lengthen them, like, just, like, by, like, a smidge. And I kind of like those diamonds that people put on their teeth. Just for fun, you know? Just for fun. Just for a little bit. Just for little bits. I don't like my bottom teeth. So my mom actually had braces. My mom had Invisalign, and my mom's like, her teeth are like really straight. She has to wear her retainers every night. Fun fact, I never had braces. I'm the only person in my family that's never had braces. But I actually need braces. The dentist was gonna give me braces, and he wanted to put a space in between my front teeth, like give me a spacer, and then yank my teeth apart, and then come in with braces and put them back together because I have a crossbite. Like my teeth don't line up correctly. But high school me was like, no. As soon as you said space between my front teeth, my mind left the building. A space between the front teeth can be very beautiful if you're born with that, but if you're putting one there, I don't know how it would look. Like, I'm gonna spit some watermelon seeds, y'all. Yeah, okay, back to the makeup. I'm very chatty today. I have to keep looking at my reference. Ooh, my shirt's coming up. Wait. Watch Educating Yorkshire if you want to see a chav. Okay. Oh, you finished your homework? Go, Michelle. Yes, bestie. Yes. Academic weapon. Yes, we're here for it. It's giving roadman. What's a roadman? You don't want to date a roadman, Ash. True, there was a lot in my form. What is a roadman? Oh, hey! Turtley Lo-Fi is here, y'all. She said, I think your teeth are literally perfect the way they are. Thanks, bestie. Make sure you girlies go subscribe to my girl, Turtley Lo-Fi ASMR. She's releasing her own soaps. I need one. I want to make like a like a fall, like a chill fall routine video because I've had a lot of time to like, I take a bath every single day. I still haven't taken a shower because I can't stand up long enough to take a shower. So I want to make like a very like chill fall routine that feels like FaceTime so we can hang out, girls. Also, my girl Turtley Lo-Fi has been telling me that I should make longer videos, so I'm gonna try to make it long. You girls better watch it. Yeah, but I want it to feel like a like very chill, like coffee, like I don't know, like hang out with me, like self-care day. So I'm trying to like gather like products that I want to like feature in that video. Not for like any reason other than I want to show you girlies some like really cool like self-care products. Just to make the video more interesting than just me sitting in a bathtub. I will be wearing my rash guard though. I'm not gonna be like in the bathtub like regular. Like I'm gonna be like wearing clothes in the bathtub because like the internet is weird like that. But anyways, back to the makeup. Okay. So I'm gonna keep deepening this up. Do I want to use this palette or do I want to use, I have this like Makeup Revolution palette. It's like really warm tones. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, I kind of think that the matte shades are going to be better for this, so maybe not. So I'm probably going to use this palette. Y'all know that this is my favorite palette. I have a palette just like it on my Amazon storefront. The palette on my Amazon storefront is actually better, so make sure if you like this, make sure you get that one. It's just really good to have like a good variety of like browns. I know it looks boring when you look at it in the pan, but like browns will take you anywhere you want to go, girl. Like they can be accents if you want to do like a blue lid, or like they will help you really sculpt your eye, and they're always gonna just look pretty. Like it'll work for minimal makeup, it'll work for maximal makeup, it'll work for bridal makeup, it'll work for date night makeup. Like it will literally like eat every single time. Like a neutral eye is it. Like a neutral eye and like a light lip is my favorite makeup look of all time. Like it always is gonna be that girl. Okay, so I'm gonna start going in with like a medium brown and deepening up this look. So I'm gonna get, as we go on, we're gonna get closer and closer and closer to the bottom of this, and it's so we want it to fade from light on the top to dark on the bottom. So by slowly building up the color, we're going to create a little bit of a gradient. See? And then this, the same thing, except this is going to be the bottom. And then doing the same thing, like kind of connecting it as a wing. Ooh, I'm craving pumpkin pie. I just got a taste in my mouth for pumpkin pie, girl. A roadman is someone who thinks they're hard. I see. Is it like the male chav? Or can chavs be male or female? And then again, we're gonna do the same thing on this eye. You better watch it, Sophie. You know that song. Think you're the only one doing grand. M to the beat, M to the beat. Bang, 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 da, na, na, na. I also really like Charlie XCX, and she's a UK artist. I love the song Von Dutch, and I wish they had a clean version, because you know, girl, I have sensitive ears. But also, like, I used to be someone who had, like, really bad language. Like, I used to say bad words all the time. Like, I would open my mouth and it would just be like, bleep, 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 bleep. And, I don't know. I realized that that's not cool. It's literally not cool. Like, it's just not cool. Like, it's tacky. And there's, like, you can still express yourself. And, like, I like to use, like, a lot of slang words because that's just, like, the dialect of, like, where I'm from. And so that ain't ever gonna stop. I'm never gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna enunciate all my vowels and all my consonants, because I just think that's lame, and that's like a complex of like my SHIT don't stink, or like I'm better than other people, and like that's not the vibe. That's not my vibe at all. But I think that you can still talk in a cool, creative way without using cuss words. So don't start using cuss words, because it's hard to stop, and they'll come out like when you're not meaning them to. Taking that brown color and like putting it that way. And then I'm going to put some more over here. This side needs to curve downwards more. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to blend this out a little bit on the edges. I don't really want it to go that far. I think you're the only one doing grand. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that first color that, this is the first color I used, by the way. It's this one. Creme de la Peach. Then I'm going to blend this out, because we want a nice, smooth blend. Oh, girl, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting so hungry. So when I first woke up this morning, I started listening to Backstreet Boys. I was just in the mood for Backstreet. I have a really huge family, and I have a lot of older cousins. So, like, that's how I know Backstreet Boys. If you don't know Backstreet Boys, girl, start listening to them. They're so good. Their harmonies are literally, like, they're probably one of the, in my opinion, they're, like, the best boy band of all time. And they're still together. That's more than you can say about all the other boy bands. But anyways, I woke up this morning with a hankering for the song Everybody, because like I can listen to I can listen to Everybody like any day of the year, but like Everybody during Halloween season just hits different. Like it's a Halloween themed music video. It's literally on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's called Everybody by the Backstreet Boys. So good. But I was listening to that, and then it was like, this is when my Lexi was still working this morning, so it was like playing like Shape of Your Heart. What other songs? Shape of Your Heart, The Call, da 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 da. That's a great song. Also, As Long As You Love Me, da 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 da. It's a good song. But then it started playing this song, and like my mom played it in the car when she was driving me to gymnastics when I was like in the 2nd grade, and like it like triggered a memory, and I was like, is this Backstreet Boys? And I had to look it up on Spotify, and it is. And I had no idea that was them, because it has more of like a rock sound, and the Backstreet Boys have more of like a poppy, like bassy type sound, if that makes sense. But anyways, apparently they released this like album that is more rocky. I don't know, like it's old, but it's definitely on my mom's playlist. Like she was probably listening to it to relive like her heyday, you know what I mean? And I was listening to it as a kid, hearing it for the first time, and then I listened to it again just today for the 2nd time, and I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm driving to gymnastics again. Anyways, interesting how music can trigger our memory. Okay, gonna continue building this up with, we're gonna continuously get darker. So I'm gonna put this on there now. Say hi. Going to a place nearby. I gotta go. I will be up and wait for me. Dropping down, my battery is low. Ba 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 ba. That's The Call by Backstreet Boys. I fear that I'm gonna need an angled brush pretty soon here. See that? How it starting to give it like definition? See, this is like one of those looks that like, it's like a trust the process. Like I don't really see this is going. This is looking like really soft, and like you can't even see it, and then all of a sudden it starts to like, now we're at that point where it starts to pick up, girl. I gotta go. Drop down, my battery is low. And the brown that we're going in for this step is even darker than the brown that we went in for the last step. I'm going to show you all on the palette so you can see what I mean. That looks really messy. What is my problem with this eye lately? Like this eye lately, I've been like doing like really weird like wings on this eye. They're not like coming out the right shape my last couple of lives. Okay, I need a liner brush. Dun 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 dun. Perfect. I wish I could play music on here, but YouTube's gonna be like, copyright, copyright, copyright. We're pulling down your video from the internet because you broke copyright laws. Going to a place nearby, gotta go. Girl, I see that popcorn you're putting down there. I'm craving some popcorn. Hi, Billy Jana. Hi. Okay, so here's the colors that I've been using, girl, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, See? So, oh, okay. So, this is the first color that I use. Wait, this is upside down. This one. I started out with this one. So I did the orange, right? And then I did this one. And then next I moved on to, which one did I do? This one. So I did da, da, and I'll probably go here. This will probably be my last color. And that will give it like the full definition. But I'm going to go in with that second color again. And I'm going to like move it further into this part of the eye. Because I want this to be defined. Never mind. You don't see no popcorn. Girl, you just put it in the chat. Like your last chat, you put ice cream. Ice cream. Ooh, ice cream sounds good too. Ooh, you know what I just remembered? I literally have tapioca in my pantry. Tapioca. Do you girls like tapioca? And remember, you want to keep this like really close to the lashes. Because this is like another like very soft like look. Ba 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 da da da. Let me tell you about the call that changed my destiny. She said hi. We're going to a place nearby. Gotta go. Okay. Also, this look has a extended inner corner. I guess is the right word. Type. I don't do this a lot because it's very hard for me to do, but it's easier for me to do when I use powder instead of eyeliner, because anytime I mess with this area on my eye, it tends to tear and the color will bleed everywhere when it's liquid liner. But again, if I'm using a powder eyeshadow to create it, it's a lot easier. So go ahead and extend my inner corner just like that. See, it gives it like a more like cat eye look. Do this side too. Ba 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 ba. This one looks funny. See, and it's just easy to kind of like rub it if it's not what you want. Dun 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 dun. Going up to a place nearby, gotta go. Da 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 da. I feel like a Thanksgiving turkey in this makeup. I said hi. This one's too long. Get it shorter. I'm gonna stop messing with that one because it's getting to look funky. Okay, now we're gonna go, this is like really just a game of blending. I'm gonna go back in with the original orange and we're gonna blend it out one more time before we go in with the dark color. I said hi. Going to a place nearby. I don't want to blend it too crazy because I don't want to lose the definition. Just enough, you know? I think that might have been too crazy. Oh well. Okay. Now we're going to go back in with the brown colors. We're going to go back in with the second color. Put it there too. And then we're going to go back in with the third color. Yes. Going to a place nearby, gotta go. Dun, dun, dun. I need a snack. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh. I started to feel like I was getting really faint just then. And like with this COVID thing, like that's what I've been noticing lately over the past couple days is like when I get hungry, it's like it's like my body, like, you're gonna feed me now or I'm gonna shut down. Like I can just feel like I'm like literally gonna I feel like I have no energy because I've been like fighting this thing for so long, and like when I run out of energy, like it's like I have to eat now. Like it doesn't matter if it's convenient or not. Like my body will just shut down. Anyways, I got some eggs. There's eggs in the bottom of this, and then this is a mixture of ground turkey, potatoes, and peppers. And then on top, I put a cheese blend and ketchup, and then I also salted it really well. And also, while this was in the microwave, I ate a whole banana, and I ate a piece of toast, gluten-free toast with butter and pumpkin butter on it. And I also brought this. Grapes. Uh-oh. Thanks, Michelle. How was your math test, by the way? So just welcome back, Ashley. You know, I should probably, like, when I go live, I should probably, like, have, like, a lunchbox with, like, food in it. Because that would make it easier. Because, like, it started to happen a couple days ago, but it happened, like, at the very end, so I was able to be okay, but, like, I was barely able to get up from my bed to go to the kitchen to eat because I was so faint. But today it was like, oh no, I'm gonna go down right now. Nice, you're being healthy. Thanks, Michelle. Michelle says, awful, I probably got at least about half. Was it stuff that was familiar? Because I know that you said your teacher said it was from last year. Which is so weird for her to do that. You know who talks about recipes, though? Is my mom. My mom talks about recipes on her channel. So if you girls are into that, go subscribe to my mom. My mom's channel is Sparkly Mama 1077. And Mama is spelled M-O-M-M-A. That was good. Okay. Here's the other thing that's been weird since I have COVID. Like, I'll eat, and then I'll, like, almost feel, like, sick. Like, I shouldn't have ate, right? But then I'll get hungry again and be, like, literally gonna faint because I'm so hungry. Isn't that weird? That I go from, like, feeling super full to, like, feeling like I'm hungry, like, so fast. It's weird. I feel like COVID has changed, like, the way I feel, like, in every way. Like, I'm different now. It's changed me. This is my water bottle. I would like a grape now. Michelle says, on the bright side, I got chocolate from my math teacher for doing my math homework last week. That's cool. That's nice. Emily says I love food. Same. The test was hard. I can't remember things from before the summer. No. I feel that. I still can't believe she did that. You tell your parents? I would tell my parents. And see what they say. Because sometimes teachers will try to do things. And they do things and they think they're not going to get caught. It's like, no, babe. Like, you can get caught. Like, you can't just treat people like whatever just because you're a teacher. And most teachers are good people, but some teachers, like the power that goes to their head, and they think they can treat their students like crap, and that's when it's not okay, you know? Look at these grapes. They're so pretty. You know what else? You know what I learned from being on the internet about fruit? Okay, I need to stop. See, I'm getting full now. I'm getting like full and like feeling uncomfortable. I don't get it. I don't get why I have this weird experience with food now. But anyways, where's my brush? Okay. I'm gonna blend this out just a slight bit. I messed it up again, didn't I? No, it's fine. It's fine. Leave it. Okay. You know what I learned about strawberries is that in the UK, strawberries are like really red. Like you bite into them and they're red, like all the way through. Here in the US, if you bite into a strawberry, they're white on the inside. Right? I didn't even know that existed. If it wasn't for the internet and like the clock app, like I wouldn't have even known. But I saw people making videos on it. I was like, what? Okay, now I'm going with my last color. This is the darkest brown. Was that a mistake? Should I not? I don't know. Whatever. And I only want this on the very bottom. Oh my gosh, I still have the call in my head. Da, 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 na, na, na. So I don't know if you girls have heard about the sphere. So in Las Vegas, they have this thing. It's called the sphere. It's this giant ball. Like it's a ball like this. And it has like 1 million like LED lights, I think, and they can put all sorts of stuff on it. Like they can make the ball look like a giant basketball. I mean, the sphere look like a giant basketball. They can make it look like Earth. They can give it eyeballs and like make it look like it's a little like pet or something, but it's not little at all. It's huge. And the Backstreet Boys, the song that I've been singing like all day today, is the Backstreet Boys have had a concert series that they've been doing at the sphere. And like the visuals are crazy. Like they look like they're in outer space. They look like they're in the rainforest. Like it's a spectacular show. But here's the thing, because it's a sphere, and like the seating is like think like IMAX theater, but like spherical. And because it like makes you feel like you're spinning and stuff, people get motion sick and I have motion sickness. Otherwise, I'd be finding out a way to get myself to the sphere so I could see the Backstreet Boys. Okay, what lashes did we wear? I didn't know there was a difference between UK and US strawberries. I know. It's wild, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some concealer and I'm gonna use my angled brush again. I said hi. We're going to a place nearby. I gotta go. I will be late. Don't stay up and wait for me. Maybe I should do my clock app and my grid app for my pin message. Let me just put both. I don't like the grid app. Maybe that'll change, but like every time I have a hair in my lip. Ew. Anyways, anytime that where is it? It's on there. I can feel it. Ah. There it is. Every time I open that app, it's just like too much. Like there's people like talking, there's stories, there's reels, there's like memes. It's just like too much. It's all over the place and it's like overwhelming. It like makes me anxious. And like anytime that I post my story on there, this is how I feel. I feel like people are like, I feel very like watched on there. Like I don't feel like I'm interacted with. Like I feel like I'm interacted with here on YouTube, and that's why I love posting. It's like I love our little community. I love our sleepover girls, and like I like the Ghost app is also very interactive, and so is the clock app. I call it the clock app because clocks don't go. And what's another word for that? It starts with a T. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and the grid app, it's just weird, and it seems like it's a contest to see who can be the most perfect, and I don't like that. It's not genuine. But in this world of like, you know, the internet being bigger and like me needing multiple platforms so I don't lose touch with you girls, I can use it to communicate. One thing I do like about the grid app though is they have a broadcast feature. So basically you can have a group chat, and I eventually would like to create one on there. You can have a group chat on there, and you can choose like who can talk, so people can be in it, and not everybody has talking privileges, because you girls see what happens in my chat on YouTube, and like I don't want us to get a group chat and then like someone just be very inappropriate and expose everybody to that. So that's why I was like, oh, we can have a group chat, and then I can just choose who can speak. So it's called a broadcast channel, and it's on the grid app. It starts with another way to say grid app is IG, but I don't want to say the actual name on here because I don't want YouTube to, you know what I mean. But anyways, let me link my clock app and my grid app, and please follow me on both. But I post like every day on the clock app. The grid app, like, don't count on it, you know. There we go. That's why I see you. We gotta connect with each other everywhere, girls. So it's crazy out there these days. Okay, we're gonna take this concealer. I've been actually liking this stuff lately. This is my Maybelline concealer. I'm gonna put a dot. I'm gonna use this thing as a palette. There, I can prop my iPad up in my grapes. Now I can see the chat better. I really need to get another one of these. Like I have this tripod. It's like an arm, so the tripod goes up like this, and then the arm comes over like this, and then my phone is like kind of like where my elbow is. So that's what's holding my phone right now. And I thought that this tripod came with two, so I could have my phone and my iPad, so I could literally have the because you know that I use the back camera because I want the best quality possible for you girlies. But I can't see the chat, so I have to have my iPad going at the same time, and So basically my phone is just suspended up, and then I have my iPad like down here, but I need another one so I can have them both like side by side. Anyways, let's get back to the makeup. So here's my angled brush. I'm just putting some concealer on it. And then yes! That is sharp, girl. Then we're just gonna blend this down where it's just a slight bit. Nothing crazy though. Oh my gosh, and that song, The Call, it's like playing through my mind. In the song, like, so they do the first verse, the second verse, and the chorus and all that, and after the second chorus, there's like this like echoey, echo chamber fest thing that sound, and they're like, and they're all like, all of them are like making those noises, and it's so cool. You have to listen to it. It's called The Call by the Backstreet Boys. It's so good. Especially if you're in the car. Like, The Call is the song that you play in the car when you're just having like a regular day, but then you realize you're like, the sky is looking extra pretty today. And you know what? This coffee that I just got from the drive-thru is tasting extra good today. And this song is that song, and you turn it up and the whole car is going like, oons, 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 oons. That song is that song. It is a mood maker. Even though the actual subject matter of that song isn't really about something happy, but just, it's so good. Anyways, listen to The Call by Backstreet Boys. It is so good. I need to get a Backstreet Boys shirt. I also need to start working on my Christmas list. Oh, you guys should also follow me on the Pin app, Pinterest. I haven't been on there in a long time, but it's getting to be the holidays, and you know that I'm going to be making my Christmas list. I force my family and my friends to follow me on Pinterest every single year because I'm like, I'm not telling you my list. I'm having it all in one place. I'm not typing it out a million times. So look at my Pinterest. But also, you know that I have an Amazon storefront, so you girls can follow me on there as well. I don't really use my Amazon because I don't know how to use it, but I know that I can go live on there as well. That's kind of weird, thinking about going live on Amazon. Wait, Michelle says, the funny part of the math test was I found 6-7. What does 6-7 mean again? I know you told me the other day, but I forgot. I'm gonna do the other eye now. That one did not go as smooth. There we go. And then we're gonna blend it downwards. You don't want the concealer to get like really cakey looking. You want it to be like a slight hint of brightness, but you just want it to, the concealer's only purpose is to make the wing look like sharp. Okay, I'm gonna go with liquid liner now, but I need to find my liquid liner. I had it a second ago, and then I was like, no, we need to do concealer. So I wonder where I put it. Don't you hate that? Oh, Michelle, I was gonna say to you that like the most annoying thing is like in school, like when you see something on a test that you previously learned and you're like, oh, I know this. Like I remember that I struggled with it, but then I remember that I mastered it, but I don't remember what I learned before. Like Harry Potter says, I can't remember what I've forgotten. That's super annoying. Like when you know that you know it, or you know that you knew it at one time, but you haven't used it in a while, and like you don't know it no more. That's really frustrating. And then I think in like brain studies, it's called like your working memory and like your long-term memory. And like for things like math, it's really heavily relies on your working memory. So like your your brain is like an SD card or like a memory thing on your phone, and like, you know how your phone, like, if you use Spotify or like a streaming app, whatever you're streaming, like regularly, like me, the song The Call by the Backstreet Boys, if I open my phone and try to play it, it's gonna play like really fast. But if I try to listen to a song that I haven't listened to in a while, like yesterday I was talking about Africa by Toto, but I haven't listened to that in a long time, it would take it a little bit to load. Your brain is the same way. So like stuff that you're actively doing and using, like parts of your brain you're actively using, that's like your working memory. But then you have your long-term memory. So if you just use something in your mind for like a month or two, you're gonna eventually kind of forget how to use it and maybe have to reteach yourself how to use it later on. And then if you continue to use it over a long period of time, then I think it goes into your long-term memory. But yeah, little brain lesson for the day. There it is. Revlon Micro. Girls, do not sleep on Revlon products. It was a song that turned into a meme. Okay, yeah, but what does it mean? Michelle says, I don't know if I told you this, but I got traumatized last Monday. I know you said that boy was shaking his butt. Why does that boy keep shaking his butt? Like, what is the context of that, by the way? Is there music playing? Like, what prompts the butt shaking? Or is that, like, is that him, like, telling you that he likes you? Is he like, hey? Or is it like a dog? You know, like when dogs like you, they shake their butt and their tail wags, you know? That's like a thing. You know, that's a thing on the internet. People talk about having a golden retriever boyfriend. I wouldn't mind having a golden retriever boyfriend. Like having that, like, not a actual dog. That's weird. But having a boyfriend with the personality of a golden retriever, like, just, like, happy, like, wants to have fun, like, who doesn't love a golden retriever, you know? Like, Travis Kelce is, like, an example of, like, a golden retriever boyfriend. Okay. No, I didn't curl my eyelashes before I said that. Okay. No, he just loves being himself. Oh, I love that. I was kind of thinking of wearing the more natural lashes today, but I kind of think that I should wear the big lashes just because this look is very... Also, I almost forgot about this. I want to do... Last time I did this look, I did like chunky glitter, but I want to do this fine glitter on my lid. So this is the She Glam, and look at this stuff. One of my sisters got me this for Christmas last year, and I'm obsessed. It's just like the... Did I just put a dent in my own glitter? Hold on, I've got too much stuff in my hands. We want the glitter to kind of like be in between. See? Maybe I'll put some more here. I love the fine glitter. Oh my gosh. You know what I've been thinking about also lately? There's this song. So okay, if you followed me on the Ghost app, you know that I love the movie The Princess Diaries. My mom would put that on for me when I was a kid, and I can't talk today. I had asthma as a kid. I still have freaking asthma, and so I would watch it when I was sick, and I was sick a lot. And I can memorize. I know every single line in that movie. Like, you don't want to watch that movie with me because I will say all the lines with the movie. But anyways, Mia, it's time for school. Stop daydreaming. And that's like the first line of the movie. Anyways, what was I saying? There's a song in that movie, also by the Backstreet Boys, called What Makes You Beautiful. It's not on any streaming platform. It should be. Anyways, I need to get this. I used to have the freaking soundtrack, but I went through a stage where I got rid of all my CDs, and that was pretty stupid. But I collect CDs. I think I've talked about it before. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic. There's a song called Supergirl by Crystal Harris that is really freaking good. Literally, Supergirl by Crystal Harris, and it's Crystal with a K. It's here on YouTube. You can see her music video, and her music video just like gives cool girl, like her facial expressions and the makeup. Girl, I need to recreate that makeup look on YouTube because I am obsessed with that look. Like the way that she looks at the camera, it's very like it's like what, like it just gives cool girl, like the makeup, it's like an all white set, and as you can tell by my room, I love white. She has a white baby grand piano. Like that song, that music video, girl, is everything. Supergirl by Crystal Harris. Go check it out. I think I did too much glitter on this side. Oh well, I was too excited talking about Supergirl by Crystal Harris. I'm Supergirl, and I'm here to save the world. And I wanna know who's gonna save me. Oh, that's how it goes. Look at this glitter, so pretty. And I got kind of some of this on this hand too. I'm Supergirl, and I'm here to save the world. I wanna know why I feel don't choke. Why I feel so alone. He would be a golden retriever boyfriend. I love that. Something else that traumatized me last Monday was I had a substitute first period, and she put on a video that was not appropriate. It was a music lesson. What did she put on? You know what I thought of the other day? I was talking about this with my friend last night. You know the movie Coraline? We watched that in the 7th grade. Our drama teacher put that movie on for us. Have you seen Coraline? There's naked old people in Coraline. Girl. And they put that on for us in school. Y'all know that I live in a very small town, and the things that go on here, like, just would not go on anywhere else. But anyways. Okay. I need to get these lashes straightened up. Let me put my glue on my lashes. So, I'm getting cold. I need to put on a jacket. Where are my lashes? Why does YouTube keep sending me notifications saying, welcome to the live chat? I know that I'm on the live chat. This is my live stream. Hello? I don't know. The apps all updated last night. I'm telling you, they all did. The internet is playing us. They're playing all of us. We gotta stay on top of it. We gotta stay vigilant, girls. Oh, where's my lashes? Okay. Let me find my lashes. Hold on. Be right back. BRB. You know what? I literally can't wear my lashes from yesterday. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold. I like it cold though, girl. I like it cold. Is my phone still on? Yes, it's still on. Okay. I need to get an all black jacket, by the way. I really want one of those. I want one of those Lululemon like Align jackets, but like I'm not paying for that. But Lululemon, if you're listening, send it on over. No, but seriously, what was I saying? They have like dupes of that on the Clock app, and like y'all know that I'm monetizing the Clock app, and like I get commission for like stuff that I sell, so I could probably order one that way. I also love the brand Alo. Like I'm seeing like Alo like everywhere. and I need it. I need it. Maybe just one. There's like a shirt that says Aloe. It's cool, girl. I don't know. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, bestie. She kept up a video. Okay, Michelle says she kept up a video of a lady showing her narrow behind, and the video was swearing. And later on in that video, there was a naked woman in front of the screen, no clothes. Girl. Somebody needs to check on these teachers. They're the teachers at your school, Michelle. I don't know. Like, who's supervising this? Do you have like a principal or a headmaster? Like, I wonder if they know about your teacher, like giving you a test about what you learned before summer, and then your other teacher literally showing you something that's inappropriate. Also, now that we're progressing in this makeup look, I don't know that I'm loving this lip with this eye. I think that we might wipe it off and do like a more warm tone lip. But anyways, I digress. I'm good, Sabrina. I've still been, recovering from COVID at home, but I'm doing better. I got up out of bed today and I was able to walk like normal. Praise Jesus. I'm excited, but I'm not going to take it too far, because that's the thing, is if I get too excited, that's what I've learned. I get too excited, and then I start like, moving around too much, and then I start feeling sicker, and then I go backwards instead of going forwards. So, gotta keep it calm, you know what I mean? I've been listening to a lot of like slow music lately, because fast music makes me want to like, and we don't want to do that. I'm going to use the Salon Perfect lashes again. These are my favorite. I've just been obsessing over these lately. They're so like straight and so like, but I think it's the tips that make them so pretty. See that? They're like so soft and they taper out so well. I love these lashes. But I'm just picking off the eyelash glue from the last time I wore them. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I almost feel like this makeup look is like Thanksgiving colors, girl. Thanksgiving. I'm gonna line my eyes, like on my inner rim, with black. So here's the thing about doing like cat eyes or siren eyes or whatever you want to call them. Not a cat eye, but whatever this is. See how I have like this corner thing? If you try to put white on your inner rim, if you're doing this on your eyes are gonna look like they're like bulging out and like going in on weird places. I made that mistake one time and I was like, whoa. So like, note to self, if I do the inner corner extension, my rim of my eye has to be black. Otherwise it just looks funny. And I guess if you like wanted to like get crazy, you could do like dark purple or dark green or dark blue on the inner rim, but like white rim does not work with this. It just looks really funny. I'm really liking this eyeliner, like it stays really well. This is the new one that I got in a 2-pack. This is Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner in the color black. And I believe, oh, and look, it has a sharpener with it. And a smudger. So this thing smudges, and then if you take it off again, hold on. See? Sharpener. I love eyeliners like this. Anytime that I buy an eyebrow, any kind of pencil, like brow pencil, lip pencil, eye pencil, I always buy a retractable one, because why wouldn't you? Like, hello. Like, you open it and it's ready to use, and you can just, you know what I mean? But like a sharpening thing, then you have to carry on a sharpener, and then it gets your purse all dirty. It's like, no. Self-sharpening all the way. You have a headmaster? Yeah, I wonder if he knows. If I were you, Michelle, I would like... And this is a really good skill to have, even especially when you start, like, when you get older and you, like, get a job. Always be friends with your boss's boss. Like, always. It's a really good insurance policy, because if your boss ever does something that's screwed up, your boss's boss already likes you. And they're likely to believe you if they like you about whatever's going on. It's just a good insurance policy, because like I said, like, people who get in positions of power, they get, like, I don't know, too obsessed with it, and I don't know, they abuse their power, and I don't know. So if I were you, every morning when you see your headmaster, because when I was in school, like when I was in like middle school, the principal would always be like standing in the hallway, because here we call it the principal, but it's the same thing. The headmaster, they'd be standing in the hallway, like making sure everybody got their class, and like it'd be like, oh, hi, Principal Smith, how are you? What did I do over the weekend? Oh, I tried apple cider donuts. Have you ever tried apple cider donuts? They are so good. Oh, I am learning about Shakespeare in history class right now. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. Yeah. Okay, well, nice to see you, Principal Smith. Every day. Every day, say hello to that headmaster. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Because if your teacher ever does something really weird, be like, can I talk to you? And then, and then of course, your headmaster's gonna say yes. Then just be like, I don't want to be that person or anything, but my math teacher did something that was kind of weird, and I thought you should know. And just say it like really nonchalant like that. And be like, you know, like, I'm all for learning, and like, if this is what we're supposed to be learning, like, I'm okay with that, but like, it just felt a little weird, and like, I wanted you to know. You have to do that though in life. Like, you have to do that. Like, you have to protect yourself, because like, people will do weird things, and like, if you don't stand up to them and if you don't say something, like, you're the one who gets screwed over for it. Like, your grades get messed up, and like, in the workplace, like, it could be your career that gets messed up. So you have to like always watch your back, and like, by creating a strong social network around yourself, including being nice or friendly with your headmaster or boss, you're creating an insurance policy, so that way if somebody tries to do something against you, you already have somebody in your corner. You know what I mean? And also, it's just good practice to just like be nice to other people. So, anyways, I hope that helps. Goodbye yesterday. And your headmaster would probably like enjoy getting to know you, because like, if you don't talk to them, like, they literally don't know you. You know what I mean? And like, maybe your headmaster needs help like decorating the hallways or something. I don't know. The holidays are coming up, and like, maybe he could get you out of math class. Like, you know, are you gonna put up a Christmas tree in the lobby? I could help with that. Just get me out of that math class. I got you. When I was in high school, there was an elementary school nearby. There was an elementary school nearby that needed help, like, because I was really into TV production in high school. That's how I learned how to like do what I do here on YouTube, like do videos and stuff. And there was an elementary school nearby who needed help making a video. Like, it was like a video, they had like learned some song, and they needed someone to record it. It was like the whole elementary school, girl, like all these screaming kids. Yeah, I know. But because my school, like, because I was involved in school and they knew me and they liked me, they were like, oh, we have a student that will do it for you. So I got out of class in high school, and they put me on a golf cart. They had one of the staff members drive me on a golf cart during the school day over to the elementary school where I got to shoot the video. I don't know, it was just cool. It was cool to be like, yeah, I'm cool. I get to get out of class. But see you, losers. But that's why you should be friendly to all your teachers, and especially your headmaster, girl. Because it literally can't help you. It literally can't hurt you. It can only enhance your educational experience. Goodbye yesterday. I have decided. I still need to learn that song. I haven't learned it yet. Now I'm standing on the grave that I once lived in. Okay, I'm gonna just line the I, like, on the very, like, like the very, 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 very edge, because we don't want to mess up this nice gradient that we've worked so hard on. See that? I messed up right there in the middle, I know, but it's like the teeniest, skinniest, slimmest line. That's what we want. See that? It just helps give the eye some shape, because the shadow is soft. We want to give the eye some shape. No! And then I put it like right here, like along the very beginning of that wing. But we want the we want the gradient to be the star of the show here. I tried to recreate this look in December, like late December of last year, and it was purple. The real one's no, girl. And I worked really hard on it the same way I did this. But then I made the mistake of putting purple glitter over it, and then you couldn't really see my gradient. And like the star of the show here is the gradient. So don't make that mistake. You know what I also love? I love maple syrup. I feel like that was random, but I really like maple syrup. Like, I don't, if I eat, I need to get my regular mirror, because this is, like, ugh, I can't see. And this is the Elf Lash Allowed mascara, by the way. You know what I always say? It does not matter what mascara you wear, girl. Because we're gonna put on lashes anyways. Dancing on the grave. I don't know, maybe this lip does kind of work with this look. I don't know. Nope. We're not gonna fall into that trap again. We're gonna use the pliers, because you know that what I always say, lash application with your fingers does not hit the same as when you use tweezers or actual lash applicators. It just doesn't. It just does not. So stick it in place, and then we're gonna mess with the outer corner before we do the inner corner. Stick that in place. Ooh. Then stick that in place. See? Do you see the vision now? Pumpkin Spice Remix, babe. Of the green look. I need to post, I should post the picture. I should post the picture to my community tab so you can see, so you girls can see the green makeup look. Because I don't think that I have, like, I started making a long form version of it because I just created it for shorts originally, but I still have all the footage so you can see like the whole look from start to finish and exactly how I did it. But I think I started to edit it and then I just didn't finish. So, but I can still put it up because Wicked, you know that November is coming and Wicked is going to come out. Wicked Part 2. And I love Wicked. And the green makeup also works for Wicked, girl. Goodbye yesterday. I feel like I didn't get on here early enough today, but it's also Monday, and like Monday is like one of like the slowest days for YouTube. The look is eating. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, it is big pumpkin spice vibes. Um, I just love this technique. Like, it's so different, and it's like kind of weird, but it works, you know? Like, I love the... Also, there's another variation of this where you like go like way into here. So maybe next time I'll try it that way. So I literally bought a bath bomb from Trader Joe's. And I haven't used it yet. I've been really excited to use it, but I've been saving it because I'm like, I want to make like my fall, like chill fall routine video, you know? Because like I need to get back on my grind with making long forms, because like I love long, like as a YouTube user, like as a consumer of YouTube, like I like to watch long videos, but like I don't really watch shorts as much or live, honestly. Like I'll watch my uncle Robert on live, or I'll watch Sienna. For those of you who don't know, Sienna is somebody who's really mentored me a lot with my channel, and I really appreciate her. She is a queen. But I'm not really a big like live watcher person on YouTube. But I love long videos. Like I will like get, especially on my TV. I get on the YouTube app on my TV, and then I see my homepage, and then I just watch videos from there. Like I love that. Like it's kind of like, I feel like YouTube is kind of becoming like Netflix, which I love. This eyelash has like junk on the end of it. See? Let me show you. Do you see that? It's right there. It's right here on the edge. It's not coming off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put black over it. That's like a really good hack if like you want to like really stretch out the life of your eyelashes. Just put, if you get like gunk on them, just put black eyeshadow over it and it kind of covers it up. Of course, try to pick it out first, but if it's not coming out, just put black eyeshadow over it. There. There we go. It's kind of covered up now. Okay. Now I'm gonna, where's my eyelash glue? I'm gonna do the same eyelash glue routine. If you've watched my long form videos, you know my little trick with lashes. Always put on your glue on the lash band first, and then hold it in your hand and let it dry. And while you do your eyeliner and mascara, it's still gonna be drying. And then it's the perfect amount of time for it to just stick just like that. And it will stick like really easy every single time, girl. And you saw how easy that lash like clicked into place, and that's because the glue had the perfect amount of time. And the amount of time that it takes you to do your eyeliner and mascara is the perfect amount of time for your glue to get tacky. Do not put glue on a lash and then try to put it around your eye. It will not stick. It has to get tacky, like sticky, in order for it to stick. So I'm just going to go and put this glue on here. See that? And then I'm just going to hold it and let it dry. And then I'm going to do my eyeliner. You rewatched Wicked yesterday? Oh, I need to do that. I love Wicked. We bought it on Amazon Prime, so we can watch it like whenever we want. This is kind of stressful because you have to get it super close to the eye. You don't want it to cover up the gradient. You just want it to just give the eye shape, like barely. And then on the very edge, like on the actual wing, you see how like I only traced it like up to like here. Maybe I should show you with this end. It's more pointy. See, I only traced it to here. And it just redefines that line, because if I would have traced the line all the way up, it just would have looked weird. It would have looked like a random stick on my face. You know, and we don't want that. We want it to be like very soft, and like we're messing with like lines, but we're doing it in a very soft way. That's like the aim of this look. I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. But yeah, I've been trying to go on live earlier for you girls, because I just feel like there's more of you that are on here earlier. And I think it's like partially a time zone thing. But I also think that, I don't know, like I was saying earlier today, like the apps are constantly updating, like the algorithms are constantly changing. I do love YouTube, because YouTube stays constant. Like YouTube does not play with us. Like YouTube is about what they're about, and that's why I love YouTube. It's my main platform for a reason. But these other apps, like the Clock app and the Ghost app and the Grid app, they be playing us. They be changing their algorithms like every other day. And so then I feel like that changes what apps people are on at what times, if that makes sense. Like on the Clock app, like people are on there at night. Like I had 2 videos that I put up last night go over 1,000. I guess we're all really just laying in bed doom scrolling. But when it comes to YouTube, people are not on at night. So I don't know. I don't get it, girl. I don't know. Okay. Stick these lashes on. And we're gonna adjust the outer part. And now we're gonna come over to the inner part and put that into place as well. I like it. Do you girls like it? I love this technique, girl. I love this technique. I'm happy with it. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow stuff. Where's my eyebrow stuff? You girls know where I feel I don't like crazy eyebrows. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says I love it. Thank you. Oh, I have too many like pencil looking things. Like look, I have this one and this one. These look the same. They're not. This is like a brow thing that I use my fake freckles, and this is like a black eyeliner. And then I also have my eyebrow stuff in like a similar thingy. There. Nope, that's not. This is still not it. This is also a black eyeliner, not my eyebrow stuff. There it is, Wet and Wild. This is my eyebrow stuff. It's in the shade Taupe. And I'm just gonna... I have 2 fans like aiming at me right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I have 2 fans, and I think that's why I'm getting so cold. But I will take cold any day over hot, girl. I am a cold girl. I am not a hot girl. I am a hot girl because I'm too warm all the time. But like, I like the cold. I like cold. I love cold things. Like cold is always gonna be better than hot, because when it's cold you can always just bundle up. In winter fashion and fall fashion, like who doesn't love that? But like when it comes to summer and things that are too hot, like if you feel hot and you start passing out, like there's not really anything else you can do. Like there's only so many clothes that you can take off. But when it comes to being cold, you can always bundle up, and I don't know. I prefer that much more to being hot. I hate being hot. It makes me sick. And now that I've had COVID, I cannot tolerate it at all. Like I will literally start coughing. It triggers my coughing and my breathing, like the heat does. Before it just kind of made me feel sick, but now it's like the coughing and the breathing, so it's scary. But anyways, random rant about the heat. I'm just gonna like create like little like hair like strokes and kind of focus it to the outer part of the eyebrow But y'all know how I feel. I don't like crazy eyebrows. They are not, that is not what we are going for. Just like very soft, feminine eyebrows that like frame your eyes in like a pretty way. Not like a cartoon character like take over your whole face type of way. And then just brush it out. Now I'm gonna take my, where is it? I just saw it. This is my e.l.f. brow lift. This stuff you can get really carried away with this stuff and it can look really bad. So I'm just gonna like get some on the very tip and like brush it through my brows. Just to hold them in place, but I don't like the limited eyebrow look. Like the crazy eyebrows, girl, are just not it. Just like pretty natural, like groomed brows are just gonna look neat and feminine every single time, and that's what you want. Oh, Michelle, you know what you could wear to school? You could wear this. They won't even be able to tell you have it on. Because it's clear. It'll literally just look like your eyebrows. My shirt's riding up underneath this jacket. I have a Guess shirt on today. I don't know if you girls could see. I love Guess. I love Guess. Like, I have seen so many Guess shirts at the discount store, and, like, I am freaking here for it. I will buy all of them. Like, I love, like, a good, like, basic t-shirt. My mom taught me that. Like, a good basic t-shirt that has, like, sparkles on it will just, like, it looks good with sweats. It looks good with shorts. It looks good with a jean skirt. It looks good with bell bottoms. It looks good with skinny jeans. It looks good with boots. Like, it literally looks good in so many different, like, it looks good with me just sitting here with a jacket in my bed. You know what I mean? And, like, you could wear this to the airport. I don't know if y'all have family who, like, will pick you up from the airport. And they'll be like, hey, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out to eat? Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I just got off of a flight. I want to go home and brush my teeth and lay down. But, I don't know. If you only get so long on a vacation, though, like, you kind of want to, like, make the most of every moment you have. So, like, this is a really good option to, like, wear when you're on a plane. And then when you get off the plane and then your family shows up and they're like, oh, do you want to go out to eat? Da, 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 da. You're already ready to go, girl. And you already look put together. I don't know. Anything counts as makeup, including lip gloss, and I love lip gloss. But, girl, look at my eyebrows. You literally can't tell, like, I have anything. The brow pencil might look a little bit obvious, but you literally cannot tell that I have anything in my brow hairs. Like, you could wear this e.l.f. brow lift. It's literally clear, and it doesn't make your eyebrows shiny at all. Practice using it over the weekend, and then when you get good at it, I would just start wearing it. And, like, tweezing your eyebrows is also not makeup, so you could totally, like, tweeze or wax your brows and get some, like, really solid, like, clean looking brows, and then just put a little of this in and boom. It would, like, up your look, like, times a million. And also, here's another trick for those of you girls who can't wear makeup. When you tweeze or wax your brows, you see this, like, white shade underneath your brows. You see that? It doesn't matter what skin tone you are, this area is lighter than the rest of your face, and it gives you, like, a natural brow highlight. So, little makeup-free tip of the day, girls. Michelle says, fair enough. Always here to help you, girls. And I'm even here to help you bend the rules a little bit. Okay, girl. I need to do my foundation on my forehead. So I'm just gonna smear this on my forehead. I really need to I need to start taking time to like spend time with God and write in my journal. And I'm gonna keep talking about it on here to keep myself hold myself accountable, because like this is like, it's like this is record, you know, like this is record of like what's going on in my life, and like if I say it to y'all, like y'all will probably ask me about it and like will hold me accountable. And so like I really need to like yeah, it's good to stay in contact with God. Like if you get plugged into God, your life just gets better. And like my life, it just, like my life always gets better when I'm plugged into the Lord Jesus Christ, and like I need to stay plugged into him, and I haven't been plugged into him like I should be, so I'm saying it out loud, keeping myself accountable. Elf Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray. But the thing with like social media, not social media, but like YouTube, I'm gonna just talk about YouTube, is like you have to keep your momentum. Like you have to, like if you're gonna do live, you have to go live every day. You know what I mean? Like you can't like, and like, you know, there's been time periods where I haven't gone live, and then you have to go back to like where you started. Like you gotta like start back at the bottom and like work your way into the algorithm, like build your audience, you know, because people like, if you don't go live for a while, people kind of move on, you know what I mean? So like that like is really important to me, and like I feel like this is a platform that the Lord has given me, so I feel like I need to use it and be a good steward of it. So that's kind of what's been taking my attention and energy lately. And I am working off a limited energy because of COVID, so I do have that excuse, kind of, but if I can be in bed and read my iPad and be on the clock app on my iPad, I can be in the freaking Bible. Like, no excuses. Stay plugged into the Word of God. That's my rant about that. But just wanted to let you know, because I feel like telling you will create like positive peer pressure for myself, and then I'll like really do it. Hi, Mahira. Thank you, bestie. Mahira says, hey, you are so beautiful. I love the bow emoji. I hope that you subscribe, bestie, and join our giant sleepover. I'm gonna start on my contour. I wonder if I should I do like the sunburn blush that I did yesterday, or should I do like peachy? I kind of am thinking peachy, but let's see. So this is my Wet n Wild contour palette. And also, back to the thing about no makeup, I could even post a video about no makeup. Another thing that you can do is self-tan. Like, use a self-tanner and, like, apply it like you would apply a bronzer or a contour and fall asleep in it. And then in the morning, wash it off, and it will create the most beautiful glow on your face. And it's literally not makeup. Like, it's just tan. And it'll be so easy to, like, wash your face in the morning and then look pretty, you know. Another thing that you could do, I've never done this, but I've seen people do it online and it looks pretty good, is henna freckles. Like, you know how I contoured my nose yesterday with fake freckles? You can do that, but with henna. But I don't know if that would be, like, pushing it, like, too far, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. I've been really liking a nose contour lately. I'm still thinking about that conversation I had with that boy yesterday about social media. He was like, social media creates a lot of false expectations and create a lot of hurt feelings. And maybe he like dated somebody who was like an influencer and like he got hurt. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me, but I don't know. Maybe he's like, he did say like he's not up to date with like the influencer stuff. I was like, oh, well, I am. But again, I didn't tell him that I'm on here. He only knows that I create content on the Ghost app. And I guess I told him about TikTok too, but he doesn't know that I have this, and this is my main platform and my biggest platform. But I do feel like, yes, like I agree that content creation and social media has to have boundaries, and y'all know that I do have boundaries. I'm not friends with boys on the Ghost app because being friends with the Ghost app just makes it suck. And also I try to shut it down at a certain point every day. I try to say, okay, we're done with content, that's it, we're not doing it anymore. And I stay plugged into my church, and that really helps me also. But I think that content creation has evolved, and I think there's a lot of really good creators out there that are genuine and that are real. And it's not like, I think in the 2010s, the content creation thing got out of control, and like people were literally like renting out office spaces to film for YouTube. And like, I'm never gonna knock someone else's art, because that's what this is. It's a form of art, but like that's a lot. And also, I'm nosy, and like if you make videos, I want to watch, and I want to see what the inside of your house looks like because I'm nosy. And it tells a little bit about the person, you know? Like, I love the color white, and like y'all can see that by my surroundings, you know what I mean? Like, if I was just filming like in a warehouse in front of like a green screen, like what does that tell you about me? Nothing. And I feel like there's a way to do it and be like really real and really genuine, and that's what people want. Like, people don't want the, you know, manufactured fake. They want genuine. They want real. They want relatable. I think my mom's here, y'all. Yeah, there's a way to do it and just be genuine about it. And that's what people want. Like, they don't want something they can't relate to. Like, they want real, they want relatable. And like, but also like if you're not like chronically online like me, you don't really understand that social media has evolved, especially on YouTube and the Clock app. Like, we've evolved beyond like highlight reels. Like, we're not afraid to cry on camera. We're not afraid to be real. I'm not afraid to show you what I look like without makeup. You know what I mean? Like, like I always said, I'm never gonna pretend to be something that I'm not. Like, I'm both. Like, I'm the girl who can wear no makeup, or I'm the girl that can wear all the makeup. Like, I'm never gonna sit here and pretend like I ain't both, because that's how the good Lord made me. So I don't know. But I'm making my peace with that one. If I cringed that boy out and he doesn't like me, like, oh well. Because this is a part of my life. You girls are a part of my life. And, like, if someone can accept that, like, I guess you don't accept me. Whatever. I created like a little like exclamation point on my nose. I want to do a highlight down the center of my nose. I'm trying to think about where my highlighter is. Is it? I literally have my makeup like spread all over my bed. Like, I have a brown blanket down, and like that's like how I've been like going live, is like because you know how I have a white bed because I love the color white, but I've been putting down this like brown soft blanket, and then I do my makeup on that, so in case anything falls, it doesn't get on my actual bed, it only gets on the brown blanket. That's like the best way I can figure out how to keep my bed clean and like still do this. But anyways, let me get my highlighter. Okay, we're back. Okay. So I'm going to use this Heartbreakers highlighter by Makeup Revolution. And I'm just gonna, looks like this. I don't like this on my cheeks. I've evolved beyond highlighter on my cheeks, but I still like it on the center of the nose. Yes. That looks kind of extreme, but I'm gonna go in with the brush that I used to apply the dark color, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Ooh, I like the way this is looking. And let me kind of dust this off too. I like it. It makes my nose look like it's going boing. Okay, now what are we gonna do? Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to do my blush. Blusha! Isn't that what they call that in the UK? There it is. This is my blush. If you were coming to my lives like back in July and August, you know that I was obsessed with this. I still am. This blush is the perfect color for when I'm pale. I don't have a tan, because it doesn't look unnatural. I'm gonna start applying that. Ooh, that looks a little bit intense. Apply it on the end of my nose and the end of my chin. Now I'm gonna set my forehead in place. Where's my little powder puff? There it is. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says pretty. Should I keep the pink lip, or should I change it to a different color? So I'm going to take my translucent powder, and then I'm just going to set my forehead. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of wearing Topaz by Maybelline. Change it. Yeah. Because it matches the tones of this better, you know? Or I could wear like that soft matte stuff by NYX. What is it called? I think it actually might be called London. Yeah, London. And then I could wear lip gloss with that. Let's just see what this looks like. So Maybelline, what's this called? Maybelline lip pencil in Totally Toffee. I want some new lip liners. I feel like you can never have too many lip products. I love lippies. Hi, I see ya. Okay, now this is London by NYX. I used this the other day, and then I realized I didn't tell you girls what it was called. It's called London. It's like the texture of mousse. Like if you've ever had pudding or like chocolate mousse as a dessert, that's the texture of it. This stuff smells so good. It smells like vanilla. I don't know. I don't know. Keep putting this on and see where it goes. I don't know. It's giving cinnamon stick. This is LA Colors Glossy. It's just clear. I love pairing these two together because this lip color can look a little dull. Oh, you put this gloss on top. It really helps, like, bring it to life. I don't know. I kind of wanted a light lip. What do you girls think? Hey, Ezra. Oh my gosh, you're Ezra from Snapchat. How are you? I just clicked on your page and I remember you. I subscribed to you back when you sent me your page. How are you? I don't know what's going on with my Snapchat account. It kicked me out. I talked about it earlier on this live today. I tried to post today and I couldn't. So I don't know if they're updating the app or what's going on, but yeah. I'm good. I've been feeling a lot better today, so it's exciting. My hair, like, kept the, because I've been sleeping in a bonnet, my hair kept the curve that I did on the straightener the other day when I was on live. Ezra says, OMG, ha 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 ha. I feel like this color scheme like really brings out the brown in my eyes. Like it makes my eyes like almost like look like honey brown. They're kind of too dark for that, but kind of. Yes, I have highlights in my hair. I actually do my highlights myself. See, you can see where I put my tracks. When I do my highlights, I do them like this. So I take this, I actually use this, a rat tail comb. I take a slice of hair like this. Like a straight slice like this. I don't weave it or anything, I just go straight. And I check it to see if I can see through it. So I make sure it's see-through, right? And then I put the foil down and then I just paint them. And that's how I get my highlights. It's a technique, it's called baby lights. Baby lighting. But it's coming down to the time that I need to update these because my roots are growing out. My mom really likes my roots. My mom's always like, your hair looks good, like just leave it. Like let your roots grow out to here. And I'm like, no! I need the blonde near my face. I just think that blonde like softens my features and it just looks better. Like a pop of blonde around the face. Like it just like, I think most everyone looks good with their hair like just a little bit lighter with like highlights in their hair. Like people can look good brunette too. but I think that most people, like, a little bit of highlights flatters most people, if that makes sense. I don't know, just my opinion. Thanks, Mahira. Thanks, Ezra. Okay, besties, I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here. This is the look for today. This is like a creative take on a cut crease. It's kind of like double, where it's here and here, and this is a gradient. And then I have some like fine glitter right here. And then I have London by NYX on my lips with a lip gloss, and then Maybelline lip liner. And if you girls have any questions, please drop me a comment. Thank you girls for hanging out with me this morning, and I hope you girls have a great rest of your day. And I don't know what's going on with my Snapchat, aka the ghost app. I'm gonna keep checking it, so hopefully I'll be able to get back on and start posting soon. But love you girls so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye.